right, I bought a couple of rack packs on eBay. Got the 1984. Got Tim Raines, Jay Johnstone, Rance Mulinix. On the back side, you got Al Bunbury, Lamar Hoyt, Jerry Augustine. And then the 1985 rack pack, Ozzie Smith, Tito Landrum, that's upside down, Dave Parker. On the flip side, Carmelo Martinez, that's upside down, Mike Boddicker. Then Buddy Kalan, or something like that. So I was kind of looking at it, just kind of see, like, make sure there's not been cut. They look pretty good. So about a couple months ago, I bought these things too on eBay, and that was in the 1984 Don Mattingly rookie card. So I don't know if I'll be able to do the same magic. And that's a Kirby Puckett. I thought that was like a Kirby Puckett, and he was in like 1984 Fleer update. So that's not, I guess, not really his rookie card. But you can have a possibly Mark McGuire, Eric Davis, or Horace Heiser, and Roger Clemens would be another card. So anyhow, let's get it cutting. So we'll do like 19, and you get like a Tim Raines. So that's like an insert there that Top started to do, maybe to combat Fleer and Donruss, because they would say, okay, Fleer and Donruss, you can't make baseball cards with gum in them. So like Donruss did the other stuff, the inserts like the puzzle. Yeah. All right, so we got Jay Johnstone, Bill Kruger, Freddie Kruger, Steve Nickus, whatever, Mike Brown, Larry Herndon, Tony La Russa, manager, Kevin Hickey, Joe Bettini, Steve Carlton, All-Star, Juan Berenger. So the one card, Don Mattingly, then Andy Van Slyke is another one. Okay, there's a George Brett All-Star. Kiko Garcia. 1903 Homer leaders, Mike Schmidt and Jim Rice. Greg Barger. Daryl Thomas. Mike Brown. Ron Winnicky. Lamar Hoyt. Come right out. So Rance Mulinix, Dave Anderson, Manny Sarmiento. That's one of the cats I got. Willie McGee, Jim Gatner, Wayne Tollinson, Gary Woods, Kent Herbeck, Mark Bradley, Tom Bergmeyer, Greg Nettles, John Shelby, Rob Piccolo, Ken Griffey Sr. Jr. would come out later, Mike Davis, Greg Pryor, you got Jim Barr, Johnny Ray, Tom Gorman, and Al Bunbury. Okay, that's the next pack. The next set of threes. You get 54 baseball cards. And that one, the 1984, looks like you get 48 packs. So there's Tim Raines. And then it says 17 out of 22. And then you got Reed Nichols, Fernando Valenzuela. There's a Mike Schmidt, okay. Red Sox with Wade Boggs, Bob Ojeda, Tony Gwynn. That would be his second year. His first year's like 1983 tops, which I actually put that like in a really good spot. Dennis Lamp, Dan Schatzheider, or something like that effect. Dwayne Kuiper, you can hear him on San Francisco Giants with Mike Krukow. And there's AL active battery leaders. You got George Brett, Rod Carew, Cecil Cooper, John Henry Johnson. You got Keith Atherton, Jim Essien, Mario Soto. You got there Cliff Johnson, Frank LeCourte probably, Dave Rozema, Steve, oh my gosh, Lube Ratchis, as I butchered the names. Okay, Mark Claire, but that was going to be a difficult one. Jerry Augustine. Yeah, so anyhow, no big rookies in that one. Not, really too surprising. Okay. So now we go to the 1985 tops. What did I say? So you have 48 cards. $18 was at one time that. And like I said, that's the 1984. So 54 cards. So they took a couple cards away. So Buddy Bayan Kalana, that's Ozzie Smith. That's going to be like a 5 of 22. That's like say an insert. Rich Gale, George Fraser, Joe Torre, Frank LeCourte, Franklin Stubbs, Steve Braun, Ryan Sandberg, Gary Lucas, Paul Mirabella, Rusty Kuntz, Mike Smithson, Mike Schmidt, Bobby Meacham, Scott Thompson with one T, Mike Norris, Johnny Walkenfuss. So I guess just doesn't have he's not from Scotland or whatever. So who knows? Okay, second row of cards. Got Tito Landrum, Rick Camp, Jim Clancy, Jerry Willard, John Shelby, Charles Hudson, Mike Moore, got Greg Brock, Cal Ripken, that's a pretty good card to have in that set. Eddie Whitson, Brick Jacoby, Lee Smith, Buddy Bell, Rick Sutcliffe, Pat Tabler, Mike Boddicker. So the last one, we're going to have Dave Parker as a red, as the Pirate. Steve Henderson, Steve Carlton, that's a really bad cut. Glenn Hubbard, Jody Davis, there's Ryan Sandberg, that would be his, third year? Gary Templeton, Dave Concepcion, Jeff Lahady, Andy Van Slyke. That would have been, the 84 would have been his rookie year. So this is like a second year Andy Van Slyke. Kent Herbeck, Cesar Cedeno, Roy Lee Jackson, Ted Power, Moose Haas, Wayne Gross, and Carmelo Martinez. So that's about it. Basically, I don't know which one, maybe Cal Ripken. And then the other one, excuse me, would be the Tony Gwynn, I guess would be the best one of that one. Definitely. Then I put it to the side. Yeah, it's Tony Gwynn. That'd probably be the best. Probably out of all of them, I think. Just because that, like, say, be a second-year card. Anyhow, I'll be back. Who knows when? I'll open up a probably maybe vintage cards again. There's a few cards I think I like to open up that I don't know, but yeah, most of the times I'm doing get vintage. Anyhow, see ya.